Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
As you can see, we've already started here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Over to the left. It's run loose here. Might be dangerous. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, cracking ball. Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And he shoots! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's the chance to counter. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's a nice ball. And now the breakaway. Nice physical challenge. So, what can they make of this? He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Calmly anticipates. And the shot's on. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's half-time here. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half. Can he finish? Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off it.
So here comes a substitution. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's really well manoeuvred. That's an imaginative touch. And the shot! And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Okayama clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nicely intercepted.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
Chance for a shot! And again! Danger averted for now. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's become a case of men against boys. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chance! And he's following up! Oh, good spread. Ball's gone out of play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And he's there to get it away. And he's managed to get free. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's come loose. And he thumps it clear. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.